All right, thank you very much for being here. My name is Gaurav Rishi. I'm at Kasten. I'm really excited to talk about what Kasten does in cloud-native data management. So I know this is a lightning talk, so I'm going to run through the slides very quickly, but if there's one thing that I would like you to take away, it's actually up on this slide. So Kasten's focused on data protection and mobility for Kubernetes. There are three use cases that we really focus on. It's disaster recovery, it's application mobility. I know we've talked a lot about that in the morning, as well as disaster recovery in context of backup and recovery, right, when you're going cross clusters. And we do all of this across clouds. So our whole philosophy is to be able to go ahead and abstract away the storage layer, abstract away where your workloads might be in terms of whether it's in on-premise or in clouds, which are public clouds. And we support polyglot, which means bring your own storage, work across distributed databases. Now, the other approach which we feel we are unique is in the context of having an application-centric view to how we solve the problem. So we believe data management has to start at the app layer, and of course it needs to envelop the infrastructure. But as we go ahead and scale these applications and we talk about hundreds of nodes and growing to thousands, we actually need to make sure that there are two constituents, the devs and the ops groups, that we need to go ahead and take care of. And we do. So on the ops side, we want to make sure that as they get these applications, they can focus on their job, which is to go ahead and set policies to be able to say, go ahead and back up or restore, or go ahead and port the application over to another infrastructure provider. On the developer side, you don't want to really get fiddled in terms of being able to go ahead and actually needing to make code changes. However, at the same time, we do give the hooks, and I'll talk about it in a second, about how that ends up happening. So on the ops focus approach, we have the K10 platform. It goes and automatically discovers your applications. It allows you to go ahead and actually use policy-driven automation through APIs, as well as we have a nice looking GUI, as you can see. You can schedule different types of backup and restore applications. And then you can also get an insight into how your application is doing as far as compliance in terms of being protected versus not. On the developer side, we have an open source framework called Kanister. We have a lot of blueprints which you can go ahead and find on our website. And at the same time, you can go ahead and do it for your own complex applications. Now let me get into a specific example for one of our customers. Their application had become complex. It's running on GCP. And so they ended up using Kasten K10, which is also running on GCP, to go ahead and do in-cloud backup. And so it's taking app-centric snapshots, going ahead and putting them into an object store. And then it didn't stop there. They moved from there to go ahead and actually also support cloud disaster recovery on an on-premises piece. So the entire application gets hydrated over into another location. And all of this is being done through an integrated monitoring and management solution with Prometheus integration. So with that, I think please come and visit us in SC25. We have a lot to show and talk about. And I'm excited to have you all come over. Thank you. 6 seconds to go.
Thank you, Gaurav.